Everyone, today we are going to discuss about the topic wage rate and its types. Wage rate is refers to the amount of money paid to an employee per unit of time worked. Typically it expressed as an hourly rate. it a wage represents the compensation providing to workers in exchange for their labor and is a fundamental component of employment agreements and labor economics. The wage rate is an vary based on factors such as job skills, experience, industrial standards, and regional economic conditions. Wage rate plays a crucial role to determining income level, influencing job market dynamics, and impacting overall economic growth. And then we have to discuss the meaning of wage rate. Wage means payment that made by an employer to his workers or employee as a remuneration of the work that they have rendered for the employer. And then definition. According to Benham, wage are the compensation of wage earners, the numerous employees who use the tools or equipment of their employers to produce goods and services that are sold by employers. Let me discuss the types of wage rate. The following are the major types of wage rates. The first one is the real wage, next nominal, minimum wage rate, living wage rate, average wage rate, marginal wage rate, prevailing wage rate, and market wage rate. Let me discuss real wage. Real wage means the purchasing power of a wages adjusted for inflation. It measured a amount of goods and services worker can buy with their wages. And then nominal wage. Nominal wage represents the actually dollars or currency amount paid to workers for their labor without adjusting for inflation or purchasing power changes over a time. Then minimum wage. The minimum wage is the lowest wage rate the employers are legally allowed to pay workers. It is typically set by the government regulations to ensure the workers a basic standard of living. Then living wage. Living wage is an estimation of wage required for the worker to meet basic needs such as food, housing, and clothing in a particular geographic area. It aims to provide decent standard of living. Average wage. The average wage is the wage total wage bill divided by the number of workers is an economy or sectors. It gives an indication of a overall level of the wage in the economy. Then marginal wage. The marginal wage refers to the additional wage earned by working one more hour or producing one more unit of output. It helps to determine how changes in labor supply or demand affect wages. Prevailing wage. Prevailing wage is a wage rate that is a typical or common in a specific industry, region, or occupation. It is often used a benchmark for wage negotiations and setting standards. And then last one is market wage. The market wage is a wage rate determined by the interaction of supply and demand in labor market. It reflects the equilibrium point where the quantity of labor supplied equal and quantity demanded. Let me conclude. Wage. The different types of wage rates helps to economists and policy makers and the labor market analysis and then income distribution. All the economic performances is based on the wage rate determination.